Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Tropical Fruits of Mother Nature in Melbourne. I know I haven't done an episode in a while, or 2 weeks to be exact. So I thought I'd do a quick catch-up episode and show you guys in detail on how everything's sort of progressing along. So without further ado, we'll just start having a look here at the KP mango. Now, as you probably saw in the last episode, 2 weeks ago, we did have a bit of growth coming on. Since then, the growth has progressed pretty fast. So we've got 3 new branches growing out there, including this one here. That one there is about 3 inches, and the one behind it's about 1 inch. But obviously that's still doing pretty well. And then if you just see just in the back there, we've got one tiny sort of little shoot coming out there. So all is well with the KP mango at the moment. I thought I'll show you that as one of the ones that are doing pretty well. Just behind it, Blue Java, also doing extraordinarily well. And we'll go and have a look, but that one's got a pup now, so which is awesome. And the coconut just next to it. So hang in there. We'll go in and we'll have a closer look. All right. So we're inside now. Let's start over here with the Bilimbi. So this Bilimbi here, as you know, that was our last fruit tree to join Tropical Fruits of Mother Nature, and so far has been doing pretty well. So getting a lot of new growth. Still acclimating, and as you can see, a few critters have been sort of biting on his leaves, but all in all, still doing really well. Have a closer look there. Leaves on this are beautiful. Resonates a lot of the other tropical trees. So, like even the curry tree looks very similar to the curry tree. So, Bilimbi is doing pretty well. As we move just across, our coffee tree, so the one that sprouted from the bottom, if you remember from the last episode, also doing extraordinarily well. Again, not too much to report on that. Considering sort of cutting this one down a bit, you got a bit of dead sort of twigs on the top there, so I might bring it down, but not too sure. What do you guys think? Should I leave it and let other sort of leaves grow through if they do? Or should I just cut it down and sort of set all the energy from the tree to grow down there? It's an interesting one. But yeah, the coffee is doing really well. Just pour the water out of that. Alright, moving on. The bananas. Again, not too much to report there. Bananas are doing fairly well, as they do here in Melbourne. And the coconut behind it, so we'll just walk around. Alright, how are we going with this coconut here from the last one? So we've got an open leaf, so this leaf's opened up. It's actually really nice. No sort of burnt tips on it at all since the last time. So that was the last sun damage that we got from that dry heat. But look at that. Beautiful deep green new growth. You gotta love new growth, guys. And I think that's a trick here in Melbourne to keeping these coconuts alive, at least during our summers, is not to plant them in pots just as yet. They're still sort of classified as seedlings, and because they're classified as seedlings, their energy still comes from the nut. So providing this guy the right amount of shade, and the right amount of water and sea salt, and the results speak for themselves. This leaf that I'm touching up the top here, nice and soft, fresh leaf. Alright, moving down, just going to cover some mulch up here over this pineapple, which is doing well in ground. The betel leaf, a bit confused with that one there, don't really know how he's doing, but I've just noticed now, there you go, as I follow him down into the understory, we've got a bit of growth there. So a new leaf popping out there. So betel leaf part sun, part shade. Again, lots of humidity, and it will do really well. So this guy's doing pretty well. I'm happy with it. Got new leaves growing at the top, and yeah, nothing to complain about. On the left here, our homegrown sweet potato. As you remember from the last one, we only had a shoot. This now growing pretty large, so happy with that. Pino on the back here. Still surprised as to why we haven't got any fruit yet. So if any of you know what I can do to sort of encourage it to fruit, it would be much appreciated. Okay. Last year's KP mango. Again, not too much to report. Lots of healthy growth down the top and the bottom. So I'm pretty happy with that. So yeah, there you go. You can have a closer look. And as we move up, our curry tree's come back. He's back in full swing, and I'm happy with his progress. Now, one thing that I'm not happy with the progress was the papaya. Now, I woke up this morning and some little critter, I'm guessing a rodent, has come and had a nibble on this and bit all my leaves off. So to put it frankly, I'm extremely annoyed, because it wasn't just this one, it was the other one there in the back too, on the left hand side. Now we'll have to keep monitoring them. I'm thinking of putting maybe a bag over the top of it or something to keep it protected. What do you guys think? I know that this will encourage it to sort of grow, because there's no leaves on it now, but it's just annoyed me, because now I'm gonna pull these leaves off. Now my papaya's looking ugly, and it's about aesthetics too for me. I like the look of the papaya, but what do you guys think I should do? Cover them up, or leave them open and risk them getting eaten? Let me know. Chilies are growing well. Can't complain with those. And I was having a look. Now, as you can see, that was the little pup that I was talking about on the blue Java. And we've got another pup over there. But I have a feeling that was from the red Dakar that used to be there. Sort of died. But we'll see how it goes. Our cardamom is doing really well too. Just move this potato out of the way. So he's growing beautifully now. He's really healthy here, and I think he loves this position. So I'm not gonna move him. And we've got a sort of a chili actually. So we threw some chili seeds in here, and they're going crazy now. So chilies there. Oh, and I almost forgot to show you too, the star fruit, which is just back here too. I'm sorry, the lighting's not that good at the moment. But the star fruit is happy, I'm happy to report. Now, I don't know if you guys can see, I'll show you on the coconut here. Can you see those little ants running around? Ants with wings? How do I get rid of those? I don't know if they're doing any damage or not, but they're just bloody annoying. So you guys got any tips on those? Let us know in the comments below. Now, this was my other coconut. I don't know if you guys remember. We'll grab it, take a closer look. Alright, so this was the other coconut that we had. I'm actually happy to report all the coconuts are actually doing extremely well now. So they're sort of acclimated to our weather. And as you can tell, we've got another new leaf growing out here, which is sensational. So I don't know during winter what's going to happen. Well, I do know I'm going to create a greenhouse over this whole area and, plan something. That's, for a different video, but it's definitely some planning going on to protect these guys. But yeah, coconut number 2. I don't know why I number my coconuts, but there you go, coconut number 2. Besides the obvious damage, and back when that critter sort of came and nibbled on these leaves, these new leaves here are doing really well. Got a bit of dry damage there, but nothing too sort of severe. Yeah, so coconut number 2 is doing really, really well. Sorry guys, had to mess around with the brightness a bit. I'm not too sure if you can see this any clearly, but anyways, we'll keep going. These little guys, I think I found out they're Galangal. So I actually planted Galangal straight from the store, and these guys are sort of volunteers. So they've come up from the Galangal place planted. So it's pretty cool, pretty easy experiment. And just next to it, a little volunteer papaya, which has popped up there too. So I'm really nervous about what's going to happen during the, as I mentioned, during the colder months. But we will, we'll see, and we'll start planning. Probably not yet, but soonish. All right, this was the other papaya I told you about. Again, I'm annoyed at it because it's been nibbled profusely. I don't want to go into too much. You guys can probably feel my frustration through the video, as you would. There's a lot of you tropical growers would. You spend so much time and effort trying to grow these guys, and then someone comes in and says, yep, give us a bite. But anyways, I reckon I'm going to cover it. I'll put in some wiring over it or something. Alright, moving right along. Tea tree here. I'm not sure again if you can see. The lighting is terrible to do a video today, but I just thought I needed to give you guys an update. A few burnt leaves from the sun, but still doing pretty well on that. Sugarcane, it's going crazy now, which I'm really happy about. I've always struggled with sugarcane for some unknown reason, but I can't complain now. It's going crazy. And more of those little ants with wings. I don't know what they are. Somebody tell me what the little ants with wings are. More sugarcane on the left here, and the bananas all getting new growth, so I'm excited about those. There were some pups there too. Sugarcane, won't spend too much time on the sugarcane banana, guys. Moving over here, we have, so what have we got? Our mango seedlings, which have lasted for a while now, so these guys are doing really well. This one here, I'm not too sure. We've still got a bit of new growth, sort of if I zoom in there for you, which is doing well. He's not struggling or dying, but one that's doing even better is the one behind it. So if I move this little pumpkin away, you'll be able to see, look at all that new growth that's going on there, which is awesome. And he's actually branching himself out too. So if I, wait a second, there you go. So he's getting branches all along there, which is awesome. They were from seeds, so store-bought seeds. And we've also chucked in these pots here, jackfruit. So we had a jackfruit today, and as we were eating them, we popped the seeds out, and believe it or not, this one you can't see it either, believe it or not, the seeds had already started growing out. So they had a little root coming out, so got a step ahead on the jackfruit. It'll be interesting to see how they grow. Moving down, I'll show you that. Bit of a pumpkin. So pumpkin growing there, and that's going to be all along here. So that would be the undergrowth, or the understorage for that. Moringa, 50-50. So moringa, 50% good, doing really well. 50% not so good. Don't know why. We'll keep our fingers crossed. Hopefully it makes a comeback. I might have to take the branches are just falling off now. I don't know what's going on. Too much water maybe. Is that new growth? Bit of new growth there. Bit of dead growth here. I don't know, guys. Moringa experts, jump in. Let me know. Help me. Alright, what else? Chilies. Weird chilies. I haven't even noticed this. Again, look at these long chilies. Wow, curly chili. There you go. All you people who like eating Asian food out there. Beautiful Thai basil. going absolutely crazy. That's awesome. Moving up, our Jackfruit, which is doing well, and our lychee, which is also doing well. One that's not moving, I'll show you, is our Namdok Mai. So I'm nervous, I must admit I'm nervous about him, and he'll be coming straight in. As soon as the months get a bit colder, he's definitely coming straight in. So Namdok Mai. And then moving across to our Longan. So this is all new growth again. Bit of, is that sun damage? Yeah, a little bit of sun damage, but nothing too serious. He's pretty happy, the Longan. Alright. Now, there is a coconut at the back there. So we'll see if we can get a bit closer. Alright. Okay. Coconut number 3. Again, look at that, guys, new growth. So if you get these coconuts in spring, they'll get a bit burnt, but then they'll acclimate pretty quickly. Or 3 months. I don't know if that's quick or not. They'll acclimate in 3 months, and you'll get some new growth, which is awesome because you barely get new growth of coconut in Melbourne. So that's that. Some more betel leaf there, and then we've got our bamboo, which is doing really well. Now I totally missed this coconut, the one that was doing the best. And when I say the best, because if you remember that new growth that was shown in my previous videos, well, this is it here. This leaf here is that new growth. So it's completely opened up now, and if we look a bit closer, I don't know if you guys can see, but closer look, sending out more growth. How cool is that? I've never had that happen in Melbourne in my last coconut experiment, so could be that we're having a bit of luck with coconut in Melbourne. That's coconut number 4 or 3? 4, I think. Yeah, I'm showing you 3, so this is coconut number 4. So that's pretty much what is happening within this sort of area. As you can tell, it's all looking really nice. I don't know why the chickens are going crazy. That's alright. Anyways, we'll have a look in a second. Bananas are doing really, really well. As you can tell on the other left hand side there. And I will show you the ice cream bean too, because we planted it. Alright, so we I think we found a spot for him to plant in, where he's got a lot of space here. He's getting pretty much full sun all day, and he's got lots of new growth, which is awesome. He is a thirsty little fella, but ever since we popped him in the ground, he hasn't been as thirsty as what he would be in a pot, which is pretty cool. But yeah, have a look at him, guys, if you can. The sun is terrible, and I'll do a better video of him, but I can't wait till he grows out. He gets the heat of the shed at night, and yeah, so he's doing extremely well. Alright, so just a quick one, guys. As I said, just an update for you, because I know I haven't made a video in a while, but I thought I'd just show you exactly what's happening there, or what's been happening, what's been growing. A passion fruit, for example, hit the top of the fence now. No fruit, of course, but that's okay. We'll concentrate on getting established, then we'll worry about the fruit. So he can keep growing, and he's pretty happy there, so I'm happy if he's happy. Fruit comes later. We'll establish them first. So anyways, before I do head off, just don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Don't forget to leave your comments and your opinions. They're all valued. Thank you again for your support. We're at 118 subscribers now, so that's amazing. That's awesome. It's these 118 subscribers and you guys viewing these videos is what sort of gives me the motivation to keep making the videos, so pretty happy with that. And I'll leave it at that for now. What I will be doing in the next coming months, I'll say months, because we're still at the end, still in summer, still coming to the end of summer, but we'll be organising a project here. I won't say too much now, but a project will be made here to protect some of these guys. The ultra tropicals will be coming in for sure, but what we want to try and do is, yes, we want to make a greenhouse, but we don't want to give them ultra protection, if that makes sense, for the ones that can make it. Won't say too much yet, but we'll see how we go. Anyways, guys, have a good day, have a good week, and we'll catch you from the next video. Bye for now. Have a look at the pomegranate, still flowering. No fruit, but flowers profusely. Maybe too much shade, not enough bees, I don't know.